Alright, welcome back to our wonderful channel. It's new and we're trying to keep it consistent. So today we'll be discussing about a particular topic. I've read about it, heard about it, and we practice it day to day in our daily life. If you are aiming at something, that's called self-discipline. So basically, what does self-discipline means? From my own, like I will always say, whatever comment I'm giving on this channel is my own personal experience. It's not an expert opinion. So what does personal self-discipline mean? Self-discipline means you telling yourself you complete a particular task and keeping to your word. That's self-discipline. So on my own end, self-discipline is very, very important, by the way, in anything we do. Beating addiction, performing a particular task, keeping to your moral standard. In so many ways we need self-discipline. But what I've come to understand like this self-discipline is this. You don't become disciplined by setting higher goals for yourself. Then the task will be too much for you. What do I mean by that? Okay, let's say you want to get fit now. You don't start saying, okay, because I want to get fit, I'll start doing 200 push-ups per day. It's unrealistic. It's better you say, okay, I'll start by doing 5 a day. Then from 5 a day, you go to 10 a day. And by doing it constantly, you become self-disciplined and you grow in it. It's like beating addiction too. You don't say, if you want to beat your addiction, you have to be disciplined enough to remove yourself from the circle of people that is making you do the particular act you want to stop. If it's humanizing, you know the sort of friends you go with that does that. So basically, you're just supposed you are meant to discipline yourself by leaving the circle. So that's that. And also the dark side of it is this. You have to confront yourself on a regular basis. What do I mean by that? For example, now somebody that has disciplined himself not to take junk. He said, okay, this week I'm not going to take any junk. I'll be on clean diet. At that particular time of making that decision, the brain starts to see different avenue where the junk is available. Then now, people start to offer you free, or you tend to come in contact with it easily, unlike before. Now you have to tell yourself, okay, this thing I've said I'm not going to do it, and I'm not going to do it. Even when it's tempting, you are seeing it there, it's calling you. That's where self-discipline comes into play. You now have to tell yourself, for the fact that I've said it, I'm holding myself to a higher standard, I'm not going to do it. But it's not going to be easy though, because it's to be a fight within yourself, like, I want it. You want it, the old self wants it, but you have to be disciplined to tell yourself, no, the new self doesn't want it. So that conviction has to be there. That's the dark side of it, and you have to face it regularly in different occasions. It's like going to the gym. Okay, this week I want to go to the gym. You have to take yourself up from your bed, because that 6 o'clock or 5 o'clock, whatever time you set to go, that will be the time when the body will need rest the most. So you have to fight yourself. No, I said I'm going to do it, so I'm going to do it. So that's self-discipline. That's the dark side. But the beauty of it is doing it now. Doing it builds confidence, and it decreases self-doubt. Our last topic we talked about. So when you're self-disciplined, you are disciplining yourself. With time, you get to grow confident in yourself, and you get to trust yourself, and self-doubt diminishes. If you start by doing 5 press-ups per day, with time you grow confident and you'll be able to do 200. But you just have to take it a step at a time. That's the beauty of it. You advance, you trust yourself, you believe yourself. But the dark side of it, you have to deal with your conviction on a daily basis when it comes to self-discipline. If you set a target, you have to say to yourself, okay, I've set this target, I have to do it. And that's just the way it is. So like I will always tell you, it is not an expert opinion. It's just my own personal experience on this particular topic, and I'm sharing it. It might be useful to you, it might not be. I'm just doing my part. Thank you.